Okay, you are not supposed to make an image of anything in heaven above or in earth below and to worship it, because Jesus actually said that, or God actually said that in the Old Testament, not to make anything that's an image of heaven or earth, because he knew that the Egyptians were worshiping the stars and the planets, and he didn't want us to do that. So none of us are supposed to make an image like they did with Venus, for instance. They made an image that was a woman of Venus, the planet. Um, but they didn't just do that once. They did it with all the planets. They all have their own. Mars is men are from Mars, women are from Venus. They did all kinds of images between heaven and earth, where they made themselves like gods and goddesses and said, "These are our stars, and you have you have to obey us because we're the ones running the universe." Basically, was kind of like what I think they were saying. Um, but they did directly what he said, "Do not do." Um, and they did a lot more than that. They contacted the dead. They made witches who basically knew that their parents killed someone. Um, and after that, the witch still followed the god that the parents killed, or the false god that the parents killed someone for. The witches still followed in their path, even after they knew someone died because of that. And they had to have known that was not legal. But anyway, that's kind of what's going on. People are worshiping the stars. People are worshiping the planets. Don't let something like chemistry fool you, because in that chart they're worshiping the calendar. They're worshiping the planets. Um, but there's a lot of things, and you're gonna probably say to me, "Well, does chemistry work, or does chemistry not work?" Yes, chemistry works. It does what they say it's supposed to do. But that's a bad way to get there, because in by putting the planets in that, they're basically worshiping the planets while they do that. So although I believe in chemistry, I think they ought to represent it a different way, or do something to where whatever happens, it's not being worshipped. I don't like it when they put things secretively in stuff to where you don't know what you're doing. Um, to where they can say, well, yeah, they were right there doing it with us, kind of mentality. So what does their God know? Because like I said before, Venus will be brought to ashes. So, and God said, you've been working on enchantments since your youth. Enchantments are chemistry and medicine, stuff like that, to preserve her life for longer. And she thinks she's going to be able to preserve her life indefinitely with all the enchantments she has, and God says you're not going to. Um, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I don't guess many of us will get much chance to wait around and watch. We'll probably be raptured first, but we'll probably see from heaven what happens. But she is not going to live past dust and ashes at a certain point. She's been miraculous at changing the times. I feel like these people may have even lived for not only like 3.5 years, which Apollo will do, but have lived as kind of like the dead since maybe even 1,000, 2,000 years ago, because they all worship the same gods that the people worshiped 2,000 years ago. So it makes you wonder if some of them are actually the same people.